Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
MaJeliv here. We are the Vasquez family, minus Mom and Josh. We are missing two very important people in our family. Today they are on set working. Thanks be to God.
Yes, thank you God.
But they will not be here with us for this official trailer. But they are watching it on their own. We told them that it's out, so we definitely will get their thoughts on it. But we are extremely excited to be here today. When they had this little end post-credit scene after season 2 of The Mandalorian, we were extremely excited. Extremely excited that Boba Fett reappeared in that show. That show meant a lot to us, and we had such a blast reacting to it. You guys can check out our season 2 finale reaction up here with this card. It definitely left a mark and gave us, the Star Wars that we love, and we can't wait to see what the creative heads like Dave Feloni and Jon Favreau and the showrunners behind this show, what they bring into this kind of new storylines and these characters, and where Boba Fett's journey takes him after we saw him kind of exit Mandalorian. He may come back in that show, but I feel like he's definitely on his own journey now. And Jimmy made a point, right, that the title looks sort of like
the title looks like the Bad Batch and the Clone Wars title.
Yeah.
So I wonder. Curious.
And he also is technically, same bloodline. So anyway, thank you for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoy our reaction, and here we go.
What is
the heck?
That is a...
I am not a bounty hunter. I've heard otherwise.
Huh.
I'm not a bounty hunter.
Oh, the visuals.
I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer. Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
Nice.
Oh man, dude.
Captains under Jabba the Hutt.
Whoa.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Why speak of conflict?
Tusken Raiders.
Cooperation can make us all rich.
Whoa.
What prevents us all from killing you and taking what we want?
Oh man, dude. He's gonna start his own underground.
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Please. Speak freely.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Jeez, man. December 29th of this year.
Dude.
The wait is not long. That makes me very happy.
He's basically starting his own. He's building back an underground.
His own network. His own network of trade and not pirating. Just
No, I mean it sounds like he's trying to.
I'm so happy for this character, for this actor, which I'm kicking myself. I will know his name by the time I get through with this video.
Yeah.
But I want to work with him someday. I'm so happy for him because you think about the times he's put on the suit, right? And
Well, Jango Fett first, right? And then he came
that's
back
what I mean.
to play. Well, yeah, and then it's just crazy that's the one thing about being a clone. You get to play these different characters.
It takes a lot for you to really die off.
But, as fans have wanted for so many years to see more of Boba Fett, we're really going to get that. There's clearly going to be action. There's so many... Oh, man. What I love is it carries that same tone that the Mandalorian show has. That,
The same cinematics and stuff.
The thing that makes it Star Wars, the Western tension.
The Western tension. That's it.
It's phenomenal.
And the visuals of that truly feed us that Western feel. And I love that now he's got this really great companion. And she's kind of... What's her name?
Fennec. Well, we saw a little bit more of her in Bad Batch, which we haven't finished. We still have to finish that. We don't know. We know Cad Bane showed up in that show, which was so cool to see him come back.
So will
is he still around? Yeah. Does he die in that? I mean, we don't know yet. If you guys do know, don't tell us.
Wait, are there any rumors about Cad Bane?
I don't know. I mean, maybe there are.
Okay, so
let us know if there are. But seeing Cad Bane live action would be.
Let's try not to get excited about that possibility.
That would be tremendous. But
he's a villain I love to hate. He's just
Yeah.
such a cool.
That's the
villain.
thing. I mean, he's
just
a villain,
cool but annoying
sort of
at
on
the
the
same
side.
time.
Yeah.
Well, then there's that whole thing of I think Boba Fett growing out of this bounty hunter phase he's in and really trying to be, you know, like a
Something
sense of
better.
his past
Something
coming
better.
back to haunt him in a way, or does he fit to rule this in a way it sounds like he's going to be starting his own, like you said, underground networks similar to Crimson Dawn,
Right.
in a sense to what Maul had going.
Right.
So I'm very fascinated to see where they go with this because it obviously is you're filling in that hole in between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, because this is Disney canon and all that. So they are trying to somehow weave all of this together, regardless of what anyone's opinion are on the sequel trilogy. They're really getting to tell these amazing stories, and we just love to see it. So,
So the big question about
sure.
this show and about Boba Fett is: does he really? Is that what his intention is to truly
genuinely.
be? To be a leader that's just and demands respect and gives respect by, in other words, he wants to earn respect by giving respect to the people he's working with. Is that his genuine position? I have a feeling it is.
Me too. I mean, the
But
way
he's
he's
gonna
treated
get pushed.
Mando,
Yeah, the way he was in Mando
That's very true.
shows.
And he showed an allegiance and respect for him, despite the fact that they started off fighting.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
there's an honor to that, right? There's the warrior's code. You fight with honor, and if you become an ally to your possible foe, there's a warrior's code, and I feel like he's such a great character that has lived by that. I think the only time I have a memory of him being kind of absolute rogue and driven by vengeance is when he was a little kid in
Clone Wars.
In Clone Wars,
Clone Wars, yeah.
where he's trying to avenge his father, which makes complete sense.
And he's been through so much.
It just makes
Right.
me excited because Boba Fett's one of those characters where I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cool, and he has the coolest outfit. Even Josh was him for Halloween one year,
Yeah.
Right.
and like he seems like such a cool character, and I was like so bummed how he died. Well, died in the
Sarlacc.
Sarlacc.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's still living and we get to see him more in action is very, very exciting.
Question that I genuinely don't know, and maybe the viewers are clearly aware of this. There might be people out there who don't know this, so that's why I'm asking. Does Order 66 affect Boba? Did he have that chip, or was he not implanted with that chip?
I don't think that's a good question.
I don't think so because if I remember correctly, you guys can correct.
I think maybe
Jango
it was
Fett
like,
asked for a son that wasn't just he
It
was
was just
the
one
that
for
was-
him, like
Yeah.
as someone to raise as his own child.
Right. If I
Not a-
understood correctly, but that's a good question. Are there comics out there about that? Let us know. That'd be very interesting to find out more about. But it's
'Cause
interesting because they are definitely building up stuff. A lot of such wonderful things with the Ahsoka series coming out, which Hayden Christensen just got confirmed for. There's the talks about Ezra coming up in that, which would be oh my.
wait, in the same show?
Yes, in Ahsoka. I would
Star
lose my
Wars.
mind.
I mean, this is what we've always dreamt of.
Right, and then
right?
you have Mando coming out with season 3 eventually, which is going to continue on the whole thing with him now being the leader of Mandalore, without meaning to be. What's going to happen with him and Bo-Katan? Is she going to try to get it from him? Are they going to get together and have a child and then just rule Mandalore together? But they definitely, I feel like they're building this really cool arc. Obviously we're seeing little arcs in between this huge story, but they're definitely giving these characters enough time for us to get to know them even more. People that don't know them, who maybe haven't seen Clone Wars, but they definitely are building something pretty special, pretty fantastic.
What visual came to me as you were talking about all these potential stories? I'm seeing like a 10-year-old, 11-year-old Dave Feloni
Right.
with little Star Wars action figures. Because this is how I used to play with my action
Right,
figures. And you just tell all these stories with these action figures. And as a kid, you think you can create whatever you want. You create these universes, you sit on your bed or you sit under your bed or you create a tent and it becomes a whole other galaxy.
Yeah.
And I feel like Dave Filoni has been given the beautiful permission to actually make all of his little stories.
Right, and he knows it
Come
so
to
much. I mean, we were talking about it the other day about there's a lot of things that should be treated with a sense of apprenticeship in terms of passing down a mastery of a craft. And with something like Star Wars, understanding those stories, that story, the original story and what Star Wars was about, Dave Filoni worked very close to George Lucas, so that amount of time working with the guy who thought of all of it, you understand something beyond just the technical level of how it's all supposed to look and work. You just the heart of all of it. I have a lot of faith that they're gonna, they're putting in. They know what's going on. They know how to set up these characters. And we rewatched. I remember we recently rewatched the finale to Mandalorian, the season 2 finale, and I broke down again. I was like, it brought me back to that moment of feeling like a little kid again. Like it's such a powerful and special thing. So, oh man, we cannot wait. We've talked long enough. We want to hear your thoughts below in the comments. What you guys are excited to see, what you look forward to hope.
Any theories?
Theories, the things that you hope are true that you've heard about this show. We haven't heard much on our end, but we know some of you guys dive really deep to find some interesting things. And obviously try to keep the comment section spoiler free. But
that would be great.
Yes, that would be great.
Thank you.
But tell us who your favorite Star Wars character is, who your favorite bounty hunter is. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. We love connecting with all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. We know it's been a little bit since the last video. It's been kind of crazy on our end with seeing some family and with work and just kind of adjusting and getting ready for the next phase in MaJeliv, because it's a lot of exciting stuff. Yep. So we can't wait to share more about all that very soon. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Go out there, spread your light, and have a MaJeliv day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.